to George's Gaming Guide. Today I'm going to be building the clone turbo tank, set number 75151, and is made out of 903 pieces. Now, something that I found a bit strange, because this is a Clone Wars set, I found it a bit strange that Kylo Ren is in the top right corner of the box. So I'd love to know in the comments if you know why LEGO has done that, and why they've just put Kylo Ren in the top right corner. Anyway, in this set there are 6 minifigures, 2 of which are unique. They are Luminara Unduli and Quinlan Vos, and the other 2 minifigures are 2 Battle Droids, one for 41st Elite Corps Clone Trooper, and also the very well-known Commander Gree. So the main model is over 6 inches or 17 centimetres high, 12 inches or 31 centimetres long, and 5 inches or 14 centimetres wide. Now this set was released in the UK in June 2016. And yes, so I think that is everything about the about the information. But if I just show you the box, so there's a bit here that says download the app for free, the Force Builder app, and then it shows all the different parts on the model. So we've got another picture of it. So this would be usually what is on what is sometimes the complete back picture, and then it looks like the front and wheels rotate. The ATR that comes with the set can like fold up and then go into the model. There's like a few Technic pieces that makes like a scout tower sort of thing come out of it. The back of the model opens and there are a few bolt shooters, and then there is another Technic bit and stud shooters at the end. And yeah, so all in all, I think that this model is going to turn out great. So without further ado, let's get straight into building. So this is the finished model, and I do think that it looks absolutely amazing. But just before we have a look at the model, let's have a look at the minifigures. So the first one is the 41st Elite Corps Clone Trooper. So if we have a look at the model, let's start at the head. So we have got his helmet, so we've got his visor, and I also like how LEGO has designed the little bits of camouflaging on either side of it and a little bit at the front. And then we've got the metal bit which would help him breathe, and then we have got the standard Clone Trooper minifigure head, which I think actually looks quite nice. Then if we go on to the body, we have got normal Kashyyyk armour, so the padding at the top, then like pockets, and a big bit right on his stomach, and then he's got like a belt with the bottom of a couple of the pockets, and then on his knees he has got knee pad armor and also a few little ropes leading up to his chest, and then on the back of him he has got some more armor with a couple more little like satchel pocket type bits, and then also a little bit more armor in between them. So if we now go on to the next minifigure, which is Luminara Unduli. So if we have a look at this minifigure, I think the headpiece is actually quite nice, quite nicely designed. And then on the head you've got the standard, well not standard, but usually most Jedi have this, and most main characters. So we have got a two-sided head, so we've got the calm head and we've got the angry head. And then I do like the cape that Lego has added. And then we've got her lightsaber. And then she has got like a necklace, a couple totems or medallions, and then a little bit of armor in between the legs. And then on the back of her, she's got like the back of her robe type of a thing on the back, and like a little belt going all around. And yeah, so I think that is it for Luminara Unduli. So now if we go on to the very well-known Commander Gree. So if we start at the top, like we have done for the other two, we have got Commander Gree's helmet, which I think looks a lot better than the other version of Commander Gree. So if we have a look at, I like the helmet, I like how Lego's blended the silver and green in. Then we've got his visor, and we've got the little like arrow pointing bit where his mouth would be. And then again we've got the standard clone trooper head. So then he comes with a like binocular type thing, and then he has got like some proper clone armor with some camouflaging on. He's got like two metal straps going up, and then his tactical belt, and then on his legs he's got full leg armor with a bit of a metal rope, and then on the back of him he's got the back of the rope, more camouflaging and more armor with the back of his tactical belt. So then we have two Battle Droids as well, which I do think actually look quite nice. I think the Battle Droid design isn't too bad actually from Lego. And then so it's the standard Battle Droid, head, two arms, body and legs, and then the stud on the back as well. And yeah, so other than that it's just two standard Battle Droids. Then we have got Quinlan Vos. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. I think I might be. So if we start off with the head, we've got a hairpiece for him that covers up the head that you don't want to be shown. So I've got the calm head. So on his head he's got like crinkles and like, I'm not sure if it's just his skin or if it's like paint on his face. And then he's got like a small beard, well, a beard going up most of his face as well. And then on the back it's basically the same, just with him having an angry look. And then on the body he has got his Jedi belt with actually a Republic belt buckle, which I think is quite interesting. Then he has got the top of his armor and Jedi robe. Then on his legs he's got the rest of his robe, and then on his back he's got a little bit more armor, the back of his belt, and a little bit more of the robe, and also his lightsaber. So now, without further ado, let's get straight on to the main model. So, something that is quite interesting is most of the model actually opens up. So if I just open it all up, most of it does open, which I think is actually quite good, just to give you the maximum amount of playability with it. I just think that it's really interesting how Lego has done that. And so if we start with the cockpit, there isn't really a lot in it. There is like the control panel for it with a seat, and then we have got the like coffee cup on the front of it, which I think is quite interesting that Lego has added. Then just behind, well, on top we've got a double stud shooter turret, which I think is quite good as well. And then we have got a yellow crate as well, which on the inside has got a couple of detonators and a couple of other pieces, which I think is quite good actually. Just that little bit more detail that Lego has added to the set. So then on top we have got a turret, which somebody would probably get on top with the handle. And then you may be wondering, if you didn't see it on the box, why this little bit is here. Now, if I just show you, it is like technically a portable watchtower type of a thing, which I think is actually quite interesting. So you could have a minifigure on it, like Commander Gree, for instance, which it does show on the box, with his binoculars out, looking at the enemy, which I do think is actually quite good. And if we just move on from that, now I'm not sure if you have noticed this or not. Well, this side is technically the cockpit. This one is the real cockpit, I guess. You could have a debate on which one's which, but there is like a steering wheel on this, a red base for the steering wheel, then a black steering wheel. I just think that's quite odd to have one of them. So you could debate which one is the front of it. Now I would probably go for this side, but it is, as there is a steering wheel, probably that side. But now you might have noticed this thing right here that's in it. Now this, and you might have noticed that it's not over there. This is the AT-RT, which I think is actually quite interesting. So it actually folds out, which is quite cool. So if you put everything back up, you can actually get it to stand again. So then you've also technically, well, you've got a folding AT-RT, which is pretty cool. And I just like the way that Lego has designed it, that it can just go in. So now if we have a look at the bottom as well. So if I just put everything back up, or some of the stuff back up at least, well, most of it, I should say, well, all of it, yeah. So there is quite a bit to show. So just before, we've got 4 bolt shooters, which I think is actually quite interesting. And they were I wanted to be really careful when I was putting them in, just to make sure that when one had already been put in, when I was putting the other one in, I didn't make it fling out at me. So I had to be really careful with that. But I do think that that is just a really nice feature that Lego has added. So then we have got the wheels. Now I really like the wheels, because when you make the set turn, the wheels like jiggle a little bit, which is actually pretty cool. And it's completely off topic, but something I noticed you could do is you just do it and it sort of looks like it's dancing a little bit. And I just thought that was just a little bit funny, so I'd just show you that. And yeah, so I think, well, all in all, I think that this is an absolutely amazing build. The build quality is amazing, and as lots of stuff open up, and the minifigures and the AT-RT, and that this comes up, and the bolt shooters, the stud shooters, and also one more thing that I actually forgot to show you is there is actually a handle on the set as well, so you can actually pick it up. So I'm just going to show you all around like this. So I think that is quite cool as well. And anyway, yeah, so the build quality is really nice. It's great for display, and it's also quite good for playability, as I said, because so much opens up and so much that moves. And yeah, so I'd recommend this for any type of Lego builder. It's just a really nice set to build, and it's really enjoyable. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and see you next time. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, subscribe and leave a comment on what you think about the set. And next Sunday's video is going to be the Mandalorian Starfighter.